Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. Alright, so in the last episode, was it the last episode? Well, anyways, recently, we took the Duchy of Kerman from the Abbasids, and then, just as luck would have it, or I guess we got lucky, and there was an independence in Hormuz from these guys? Yeah, I think the guy who held it was Sunni, and he had a Shia overlord, so he decided to, I guess, somehow gain independence, and he became the Sultan of Iraq, which is really strange, because he didn't have any lands in Iraq itself. Yeah, it was a little strange. I don't know how he also got the Sultanate title, but anyways. We are currently facing some powerful factions, unfortunately, because, well, everyone hates me because I changed the succession laws, and also I raised levies and sold a vassal's county. So that's kind of on me, I guess. And apparently, I guess we lost our court tutor or something, I suppose. We should, I mean, that's our steward. You know what? Sure. Let's go with this guy as our new steward. He loves us. And my marshal is starting to hate me a little less. Fantastic. We've got a lot of prestige. We've got a lot of piety. We could turn towards the Ayuda, but right now they are currently the tributary state of the Tibetans. Meaning that if we go to war against the Ayuda, there's a good chance we'd be fighting the Tibetans as well, which I don't know if we're quite ready for. They have 10,000. We have... I mean, if we actually let our troops replenish, we'd end up with about, like, 11,000, which isn't bad. Plus the additional 11,000 from the Knights of the Sun. Now, right, I'm still weaker than they are. How about I raise his opinion of me even more? I don't know. Knights of the Sun. Wow, actually, Raresh is in line to succeed. Holy crap. That would be interesting. Damn. I mean, not that it's super important right now, but yeah. Kabulistan. Yeah, we'll hold on to Kabulistan. I mean, it's a titular title. It doesn't really matter. And we're actually regaining troops pretty quickly, which is great. And what happened to Sibi? I'm sorry, what? Oh shit, really? Oh damn, the Taglabids are about to go extinct. Alright, well, let's take this opportunity to conquest their last little holding here. And they have 0 troops. This is it. We send in 68 dudes, and they get the job done. Boom. Or no, we should probably send in our domain troops at the very least. Alright guys, take care not to take attrition. If you need to shit yourself, please dig a hole and then shit yourself somewhere else, rather than shitting yourself in the camp, because no one wants to see that again, Rodney. Right? Rodney, keep your fucking butt contents to yourself. Thank you, steward. Fantastic. Now, can I imprison you or do anything to you at all to maybe incite you to rebel against me? And our truce with the Caliph is about to expire. It has expired. We could go to war against them again. I would want this back. It's the Taglabid Revolt. Except it's actually still part of the Abbasids. Huh. Okay. And that's it. There goes the Taglabids. That's very strange. The Taglabid revolt is over. Or no, wait. The Taglabids have been wiped out. Yet the Taglabid revolt is in full swing. I don't understand. Reverend, you ugly bastard. Why don't you be the new marzipan of Sibi? Have fun with that. Let's wait until these guys are no longer the tributary state of Tibet. Either that, or we wait for our armies to fully replenish and be ready to swallow the cost of summoning the army of Solaires. Which I'm not quite sure I'm ready to do just yet. Sure, let's hold another festival of the sun. This will get more people to like me slowly, I guess. Of course, they actually need to attend for them to like me, but fair enough. Now you little shit. Can I maybe do anything to fuck you over? No. Damn. Praise the sun. Praise the sun indeed. Pluton? Isn't it about time you let go, you shuffle off this mortal coil and just, you know, snuff it so that your rightful heir, Raresh, can take over? You know you want to. Come on. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're going to war against them? Ah, shit. These guys. For what, though? For Oman. Wait, the Duchy of Oman? Holy crap. You know what? Well, I can't let you have all the fun. So how about I take over for you instead? And since they're Shia, they should be fairly easy. Now, we are kind of overextending ourselves a little bit. That's the Kingdom of Arabia, which I'm not too interested in right now. I'd rather go for the Kingdom of Persia and form the Persian Empire. How close are we to forming the Persian Empire, by the way? We are quite a while away. Fair enough. The Kingdom of Sistan. Right. We actually have 3 kingdoms now. Meaning that if I do form that, I can actually probably take an intrigue option to found a new empire. Yeah, we need more prestige. And realm size... Oh wait, no, we just need 3 kingdom titles. So we can just create the Empire of the Sun. You know what? Maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe instead of going for the Empire of Persia, we go for the Empire of the Sun. Of course, it's going to be a titular empire, I think. Meaning that we might not be able to actually... Right. I guess that's one of the main drawbacks of not having dynamic de jure drift. Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna swoop in to take over for the Holy War for Oman there. Can't have our vassals going around blasting ass. Not when we should be the ones blasting said ass. And we don't need the Holy Order this time. We can just have our regular troops do the fighting. And if you want to, you know, get in there and stick it to these guys by yourself, be my guest. Hopefully that should contribute to my war score rather than theirs. They are technically fighting 2 wars. We'll see if it actually counts towards our war score. Hopefully it should. Alright, how's your siege progressing? Don't know if I can really tell. Yeah, I have no way of telling. Or if there is, I don't know about it anyways. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we'll have Pluton lead the troops, so that in case some accident befalls him, then oh no, it's gonna be tragic, but oh well. Your steward approaches you. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make us make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience, and the work would take a year to complete. Sure, get to it. You'll have the money. But you know what's a greater way of showing the people that you are a great ruler? It's to stop vomiting all over the fucking place. Like, get a hold of yourself, man. And stop being infirm, too. Jeez. Oh well. That's okay. Hey, you know what? Look, it's actually contributing to our war score. Nice. Fantastic. I swooped in to take his shit. We're already at 20%. Though it is 1% higher for him than it is for me. Which isn't great news. Okay, there's enough supply here that we won't need to worry about, you know, taking attrition. So let's get these guys over here. Spy Master's doing a fantastic job of spy mastering. And we don't need to worry about the domain, or I mean, we should try to be within it, but if not, that's too bad. Also, look at this janky ass animation. Apparently the troops of the Abyssinians completely forgot how to move properly like decent human beings. Come on, man, get your shit together. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go to Nizwa and we'll start taking lands away there, I guess? Sure. Negotiate with Asep. Do we really want to negotiate with someone with that fucking haircut? Like, what the hell? That's not even a tonsure, and it connects with his beard. Unacceptable. We will not negotiate with scumbags like him. Absolutely not. We have standards here. The monument, the steward promise is completed. It's finished. The statue is unveiled and it's just a bigger version of him. Only slightly better looking than the real him. Tear it down. Son of a bitch. Fine. We'll let you have your moment of glory, only because I don't want to lose a good steward. How is your war score, by the way? 28%. Shit, okay. Well, it does contribute, but not to the degree that I would like. Which is kind of unfortunate, but so be it. Right, hopefully we should be able to overtake that guy in war score a little bit. And we might even be able to get in there to take charge of the siege, maybe? Considering that we've got the greater numbers, I think we should be able to. Let's take a look here. We're not the leader of the siege. Well, I don't want to help him out. News from China. The status quo in China is over. Popular uprisings have broken out in Datong, and large groups of disgruntled peasants have taken up arms, led by ambitious eunuchs. Trade has been halved along the Silk Road, and China will not be able to defend its tributary states. Interesting indeed. Hopefully this shouldn't fuck up the grace that we built up with them. Alright, so... Wait, what the fuck was that? Hey man, don't take my shit. Finally, I'm dead. Fantastic. Shah Pluten feasts with the gods at age 63. He died bedridden and infirm. A shining example of diligence, his duty was never neglected. A godly man, Pluten is with the giver of justice now. Shah Raresh, both pious and generous, the priests are likely to grow rich under his rule. We'll see about that. Long live Shah Raresh. And the pretender is, of course, our half-brother, who is the Grand Master of the Knights of the Sun. Isn't that just lovely? Can I offer him vassalization? No, because he still considers us to be weaker than him. What a jerk. Oh well. Former Marshal. I guess he's our best option. Not too happy about him, not gonna lie. But we'll take him. And we'll make this guy... No, let's just make that guy our spy master. Sure, go ahead and spy away in the Western Protectorate. In the meantime, Marshal, you are training troops. Sorry, you are training troops. Thank you. Grand Vizier, you are improving relations with that guy. No, how about you improve relations with this jackass instead? And we need to get ourselves a new wiferoni. Who is... She would be amazing? However, she can still bear children, which isn't great. I mean, not for long, though. Not for long. But, I don't know. I'd rather not take the chance if I can avoid it. I don't really want to marry my father's wife or former wife. Doesn't really sit well with me either. You know what? Sure. Let's take her on as my wife. I can't. Matrilineal? No, that's a terrible idea. I might have to actually bring her on to my... She's lowborn, so we don't really need to worry too much about, Could go with this lady. Her stats aren't that far off. But she does have chest pains, meaning that she might die at any moment. Fine. Suri, the Gentle, gonna pay you some money. And apparently close your window. And I'm gonna buy your favor. Will not marry. I'm sorry. Oops, I did not see that. No wonder she didn't have the option to marry anyone. Son of a bitch. Well, at least we can bring her into my court for reasons unknown. I'm assuming she is, of course, one of the people that sets off the quest for immortality. Okay, so who are our other options? This lady who's 62 years old. She's possessed, but otherwise has pretty good stats. Pluten would probably best benefit from someone who's got some good stewardship. You know what? You're in my court, and I don't think my father really touched you much. So let's just get married. And we'll take the prestige. We got a lot of money, so we'll take the prestige. Character focus. Let's go with a war so that I can improve your war education. And in the meantime, set crown focus. Secretly convert to Buddhist. Terrible idea. Let's make that our crown focus. Thank you very much. And in terms of your honorary titles, Balk apparently is not very happy with me. Because he's a festering sack of shit who deserves to be set on fire and stomped on like, well, you know, a festering sack of shit. Coruscant doesn't like me. You do realize why you're not on my... Or maybe he doesn't because he's an imbecile. Right, fair enough. Okay, Macron, sure. Court eunuch is still the same. It's fine. Designated regent, we don't. No, no, no. Balk, however. We might need to deal with Balk. That's Merv. What is Balk good at? Nothing. What is Coruscant good at? Even worse than nothing. Apparently I've gained the, or fulfilled the ambition. Fantastic. Nice. Let's go ahead and groom an heir. Oh, speaking of grooming an heir, we of course need to look for a genius lady. And our options are extremely limited. Got this lady, who's got lover's pox. Why? Are you related to this guy at all? No, you're not. Fine. How about I give you this and that, and bring you into my court? You? Are you related to him? You are not. Great. How about I give you money and then I buy your favor as well? I suppose we might as well go for the trifecta and get the Asian lady with the blonde hair? Sure. I mean, I've heard of like Iranians with or I mean, I've actually seen Iranians with blonde hair as well, but straight up Tibetans with blonde hair is, I don't know, unique to me anyways. Here, you know what? We might as well bring you into our court. You're never gonna get married, but that's okay. Can I take you as a concubine? I can. Well, well, well. This could be interesting. She won't marry, but she can be my concubine. Interesting. Alright, oops, sorry. I meant to bring you into my court, by the way. Yeah, you come in, and you also need to come into my court. Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else want to come into my court and be my bangmaid for future generations? And we can't assault the holding because of reasons. Son of a bitch. That is so frustrating. Okay, well, as long as we're above him or in front of him. Oh wait, no, that's me. That's me. That's this guy. That's me. That's him. Alright, so I'm thinking this should count towards me more than him. If that makes any sense. And can you also come into my court? Thank you. Alright, I should try to avoid the lady with lover's pox, I suppose. But hey, come to my court. There you go. Fantastic. Just took a little while to get to my court. You know, it's a long way from wherever the hell she was before. The lover's pox, attraction, opinion, that's about it. You know what? That's fine. We'll take you as a concubine. We'll take her as a concubine. The genius lady, she's like 40 something years old. Maybe we'll take her, sorry, not the genius lady, but she's the immortal lady. Maybe we'll take her as a concubine, but we don't really need to at this point. It's fine. 74%. And what do we get? What do we get? A little bit, not too much. And we're still not the leader of the... What the hell is going on? Good grief. That was too much, man. Too much. Shit. Is he getting all the war score? Because I can't abide by that. Yeah, it's in 91% in favor of him. We just basically want the, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, yo. Cock blocked. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead. Give away these lands. Deba. That's not Deba. That's not... Excuse me. Hello? How about you... How about... Keyboard shortcut? How about you fucking work for me? And I... Can't... I don't... It won't work. Great. Now everything's fucked. I don't understand what's happening here. There. That's good. Perfectamundo. And now we need to give away these 4 titles. That's fine. And we're still within our domain limit. Now this guy... Is there really no way I can convince you to maybe start plotting against me? Just a little bit? Just so that I can come in to wreck your shit slightly and then maybe just leave you with a bitter taste in your mouth? Not in a non-sexual way, okay? Just, I'm not trying to do anything nasty here by, you know, forcing you to something, but just saying. Is there any way I can convince you to be an asshole to me? So that I have a legitimate reason to punish you for being said asshole. Alright, this guy's not great with his martial, but there's a couple of cities and a temple holding. So you know what? I'm gonna give you the Marzipan of Muscat. And everyone else, pretty dangerous spot of the world. So how about we give you... I'll give the lands away to people with good martial scores. Dangerous because they're basically pretty far away from my capital. And then they're also surrounded by people who are not of the same religion. You, with a wounded knee. I'd rather have you be a marzipan than a town guard. Or whatever. And Rustam? Sure, why don't you take Julfar? Set crown focus. I thought I already set the crown focus. That's the shortcut. Oh my goodness. No wonder it's been fucking shit up. That sucks. That's stupid. Oh well. Duchy of Oman. We're still within our vassal limit. I don't think we need to worry too much about that right now. Council of Discontent. Too bad, so sad. Go suck an egg. Alright, let us go ahead and try to upgrade some of our castles. We cannot. Farah, I don't really care about too much. Maybe the stables? Or, I mean, we could wait for my money to replenish a little bit, at the very least. Because we are, I mean, we're not gaining as much as we used to here. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I can't upgrade the trade post at all. We don't really need the, Actually, I mean, the trade value does go up. So maybe that helps a little bit. At least somewhat. Let's hold our first Festival of the Sun. And I can shut the gates because I'm assuming I'm paranoid, right? Yep, got it. Cool, cool, cool. Holy crap. We're actually making decent progress here, guys. Holy shit. Praise the giver of justice. Praise him. Praise him. Alright, go ahead. Fantastic. Now, you. I still want to take your land. I can't, of course. And you really like me, despite you having hated my father. Or not hated, but you weren't too happy with him at the, near the end of his life. Court tutor. Who do we want to set as our court tutor? Wait, that lady. You. Let's set her as our court tutor, but, miss, we're going to need you to convert to Zunism, okay? Can't have you preaching your blasphemous heresy on, Buddha and whatnot. No, you gotta be talking about Solaire and the Knights of the Sun and all that shit. Speaking of which, he is my heir. If I die, does that mean I actually inherit the Knights of the Sun completely? Because if so, it's an interesting proposition. I mean, the stats themselves, that's honestly, the stats kind of speak for themselves. So I'd rather not. But if we can? Maybe? Question mark? Exclamation mark a little bit, slightly? Atrak, what are you doing? Where are you, man? Where are you and why are you raiding my lands like an asshole? Is he my land still? I have no idea, I don't think so. Nah, come on, Ayuda. Break free of your bondage from Tibet. Shake off the yoke of... What the fuck? What the... These guys don't even apparently have a coat of arms. Couldn't even be bothered to, I don't know, hire their nephew or whatever to design a company logo, even though they should totally be going to a professional designer to get that stuff made. Because let's face it, the logo is pretty important. But no. Couldn't even be bothered to do that. And what's up with this? Oh, that's Farah. Zunbil Buddhist Revolt. Ah, right. Sorry. Diviner, where are you, by the way? You are in Kunduz, right? How about instead you go over to Bamiyan and start converting them? In the meantime, whoa, I have the potential for 8,000 troops. And the Ayuda, they sensed my intentions. And they want a non-aggression pact. I don't think so, Ayuda. I don't think so. All I can say is, Ayuda, you might want to get some lube and prepare your butthole. Cause we are coming in hot. We are coming in heavy. And I just raised troops in a place where I should not have because I'm an idiot. And I think there's a major river crossing penalty with... Or not major, but river crossing penalty with everywhere. So why don't we just go ahead and attack them. And of course, the Abbasids overheard me talking about attacking people and have decided to instead attack us. Because why not, right? Why the fuck not? And wait, I'm sorry, what? Battle of Hangu. Fantastic. Well, too bad, so sad, Rebellion. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill your wife, Hanina. Actually, I don't blame them. Wow, what a thing to say about your own wife. I mean, I get that, you know, she's not the greatest, but still. Bit of a douche thing to say, don't you think? Alright, let's lower and re-raise. And get everyone into, Kabul. And that's the rebellion over, of course. Now, they do technically have more troops than I do. But, we'll get the support of our, Whoa, piety cost is 70. Wow, wow, weeba. Is that because it's my brother? Holy shit, that's awesome. Alright, let's try to not to be too over the supply limit. Let's start getting these guys split up a little bit. So that once we, once the other guys arrive, they won't get, like, completely blasted in the ass by nature itself. Now, I would prefer to not be leading the troops, because I haven't secured an heir yet, a proper heir. But, it's no better way to get improve your martial training than to actually participate in combat. In case that wasn't, you know, completely obvious. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? These guys can just... Sure. Why don't you guys meet up over here in Mandesh, and you guys can start moving down south towards Zaranj, and then we can take these two counties. That should give us a little bit of war score, but we want to basically fend off the Abbasids however we can in terms of their army. Go over down to Farah. Aha. Kohistan. Alright. So after you guys are done with Farah, I want you to make your way over to Nishapur. In the meantime, you guys will swing down to Zaranj, and then over here, and then into Brajand. Just so that they don't, they avoid as much attrition or avoid taking attrition as much as humanly possible here. Let's go that way. Bit of a detour, but that's okay. As long as we are avoiding attrition, that should be fine. And we lost our Grand Vizier. Fine, I guess, Merv, you can be my Grand Vizier instead. And look, he loves me so much, he's willing to bend and spread it at any given time. Alright, well that's gonna be it for today. We will come back tomorrow to deal with what is this? The second Abbasid Holy War for Khorasan. This is only for Khorasan, of course. This is like the third? Fifth time? Fourth time that the Abbasids have actually attacked us? And this will be the fourth or fifth or whatever nth time that we blast them in the ass. Every generation of Abbasids just come to attack us, and then we just leave them with a sore butthole because well, you know, we don't do anything sexual to them. We just blast them in the ass, which is not sexual. Ayuda revolt. We should take advantage of this if we can. Not that I think we can, but we should if we can. But that'll be the next episode. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.